Hi guys, welcome back to Morant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Sunday conversation, no edits, no cuts, one take session. GameStop, market, everything. I want to have that conversation right now. So let's take me off and let's put it on the chart. So here you guys go. Welcome back. And this is GameStop. If you guys are looking at the yellow first, this is your trend line for GameStop. What we've been doing, this slight word down, like a little ramp going downhill since the squeeze of 2021. And that's what you saw, a decline on GameStop. We call it diminishing return, very small ramp downward. And that's because we're buying it, right? So if they're shorting it down and they're pushing, we're fighting it back up. All the people are raising their hands and they're like, nope, we know this company's great. And yes, there's some price action in between. And these are huge swings for some people some days. But if you're numb to price action and you understand what you're looking at, understand this. From January 3rd, the start of this year, up until now, GameStop has fully transitioned this downward push to an upward trend. And that's exactly what I'm showing you there in the blue. This upward trend, it may be small, but it's going in that elevated position up and to the right. So we're coming up to one of these triangular sections. And on the chart itself, if we can have a breakout here, a leg up, you're looking at August, late August. I don't know what kind of catalyst it would take for this to transition. I'm just letting you, or like to break out, I should say. But for me personally, I think that if you buy and hold, myself included, I'm buying and holding. I'm not telling you guys what to do whatsoever, but I'm buying and holding this company because I love the fundamentals. I love what it stands for, and I embody GameStop. It's just what I do. I'm a gamer, since I was born. But I love what Ryan Cohen's doing, the leadership. But guys, this is real. And yes, it takes time, it takes money, and the shorts are betting $1 trillion on this market. And they're betting that this market's going to swing in their favor. And yes, I know that if they had to buy back in today, it's $100 billion worth of losses. But if they were buying back in on $100 billion, can you imagine all the companies that are short, what their prices would push up to? It'd be elevated tenfold. But $1 trillion, that's what we're going up against? I'm all for it. I really am. I don't mind being the David versus their Goliath. Not at all. And I know a lot of other companies out there being manipulated and people want to buy those things so they can stay afloat or they feel like they're going to squeeze. I wish you all the luck in the world. I really do. Whether you're in AMC, Ape, Bed Bath & Beyond, Mullen Automotive, GTII, I don't care what you're in. If you guys are trying to fight the short that is and or the enemy that is of the common man, I wish you the best of luck. I just hope you have people on your side, i.e. the board of directors and other investors, not so much private equity. So when you learn the playbook and you learn who's on your side and what's the driving force, that's when you can put some respect on what this is right here. This is a phenomenal chart for GameStop, all things considered. That's the point. I'm excited for the future and what they're going to be announcing and how they're going to transition. I see them going positive more and more. And what I mean by that is this. They've closed the gap on quarter one. They closed it down. They took $100 million off the books as far as a loss, and that was a great swing. You go to the next quarter, I already have it pegged for $50 million, and then for the third quarter, they already penciled in $20 million on a swing, additional at least $40 million. So I feel like they can swing out all those totals, and maybe they lose $100 million this year. I don't care. I'm just ballparking a number. It doesn't mean that that's going to happen because I feel like they're doing great. But I'm just letting you know that we keep inching closer to that net zero position. When that happens, it's going to wake up a lot of people on Wall Street. A movie can be made and people will start looking at that as in talking about GameStop in the past tense. But it's very present. It's very present, and I'm present, and I read it every day, and I look at this chart every day trying to study the movement. So if we do have a breakout on the downside, I'm just going to tell you now, thank you for the discount, all you short hedge funds out there, but you're never going to shake a guy like me. I've been here for 2.5 years, and I'm going to keep buying. That's the truth. That was a Sunday conversation, guys, just so you can look at the chart itself. As far as all the FUD out there, avoiding all the other distractions, I'm not going to tell you to do it that way. If you guys feel like you guys can go make some money on this market, go for it. Go find out and what it is. And the old adage, go F around and find out, well, you're going to find out exactly what it means to lose a lot more money than what you don't have to. Me, I'm going to make money. I am. And it might not be tomorrow, and it might not be next year, and it might not be a decade from now. Somewhere in this world, this is going to pay me off more than I could ever imagine. And why do I believe that? Well, 1, I believe in Ryan Cohen. 2, I believe in you. And 3, I know math. All right, guys, GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm still here, millionaires, and I'm not going anywhere. Peace. Enjoy your Sunday.